Hello friends, welcome back, and if you are new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. Well, today I have a 6-row knitting pattern for which I have already cast 33 stitches and have worked 2 rows of knit. Now let us start off with the first row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off. After that we are going to knit all across. This is the first row of the pattern. And it is extremely easy, we just have to knit all across. Now this is a 6-row pattern for which stitches have to be taken in the multiple of 10 plus 3. So for this sample I have taken 10 into 3 is 30 plus 3, 33 stitches, and I have worked 2 rows of knit. That is not the part of the pattern, and here I am working the first row of the pattern. So let's do that. It's just a simple process. We just have to knit till the very last stitch of this particular row. So here it is. The edge stitch is also going to be a knit. So the first row comes to an end. Now moving on to the second row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off. After that we are going to purl all across. This is the second row of the pattern, which is again extremely easy. We just have to purl all across till the very last stitch of this particular row. So my second row also comes to an end. Now moving on to the third row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off. After that we are going to knit all across. This is the third row of the pattern. Now this is a 6-row pattern. Stitches have to be taken in the multiple of 10 plus 3, and for this particular sample I have taken 10 into 3 is 30 plus 3, 33 stitches, and here I am working the third row of the pattern, which is just to knit all across. So here the third row of the pattern comes to an end. The edge stitch is also going to be a knit. Let us move on to the fourth row of the pattern. Please watch carefully. The edge stitch is slipped off. From here starts the repeat pattern. It's going to be 2 number of purl, 1 and 2. And now it's again going to be a purl, but we are going to wind the yarn twice. This is to be done 7 times. This is the second, that's the third, the fourth, fifth, sixth, and finally the 7th. After that we are going to work a purl. Let's do a purl, and this completes our first set of pattern. After the edge stitch, if you count the stitches, we have 10 stitches. Now let's repeat the sequence. Let's start again. It's going to be 2 number of purl, 1 and 2. After that we are going to work purl by winding the yarn twice, 7 number of times. That's the second, this is the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and the 7th. Now let's work a purl to complete our second set of pattern. Now the final set, it's going to be 2 number of purl. After that let's work a purl by winding the yarn twice, and this is going to be done 7 times. 2, this is the third, this is the fourth, fifth, sixth, and the 7th. After that, I'm going to work a purl to complete the 3rd set of pattern. Finally, 2 stitches left. One is going to be purl to balance the pattern. The edge stitch is also going to be a purl. So the 4th row comes to an end. Now let us move on to the 5th row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off. From here starts the repeat pattern. It's going to be 2 number of knit. After that, we are going to unwind the 7 stitches where we had winded the yarn twice. That's the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, the 7th. See, we have 7 long stitches. Let's put them back into the left needle. And now what we are going to do is we are going to take the 4 stitches into the right needle. Yes, and we are going to twist them. Actually, we are just going to turn them around basically. So here goes the needle and we give a turn. Now we have a bundle of 4 stitches plus the 3 stitches there. So we are going to take them together and work them together and make 7 stitches out of it again. That's the first. A yarn over, that makes the second. This is the third. Let's do a yarn over, that makes the fourth, the fifth, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth, a yarn over, that's the sixth, and finally this is the 7th one. Now if you count the stitches there, we are going to have 7 number of stitches. So out of 7 stitches which we worked together, we get back our 7 stitches. After that, I am going to work a knit to complete the first set of pattern. To count the stitches, leaving this edge stitch, we have 10 stitches. Let's start off with the second set of pattern. It's going to be 2 number of knit, 1 and 2. Let's unwind the 7 stitches carefully. If you work this part once, you'll understand it is not very tough as it looks. It's quite simple. So 7 stitches, I get my 7 long stitches, put them back into the left needle. Let us take our 4 stitches into the right needle. And then we are going to twist. This is how it is done. Now the 4 stitches plus the 3 stitches behind are to be taken together and we are going to work them together. So out of 7 stitches, we are going to make 7 stitches again. That's the second. This is going to be the 3rd stitch. Now a yarn over, which is going to make the 4th. This is going to make the 5th. Now let's do a yarn over again. That's the 6th and finally the 7th. So that's done. After that, I'm going to work a knit. That's 7. Now to complete the pattern, a knit. If you count the stitches, we have 10 stitches. Now let's work the final set of pattern. It's going to be 2 number of knit. Let's unwind the 7 stitches. That's the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. Now we have 7 long stitches. Let's put them back. Now we are going to take the 4 stitches into the right needle. 4 long stitches. And now we are going to twist them. So let's do that. And now what we are going to do is we are going to take the 4 stitches as well as the 3 and work 7 stitches out of the 7 stitches which we are working together. That's the first, yarn over. That's the second. This is the third, yarn over is also to be counted as stitch. And finally, when all of it is done, you are going to have 7 stitches. Now this is the 6th one, which is a yarn over, and finally the 7th one is being done. So here it is, 7 stitches there. After that, it's going to be a knit to complete the 3rd set of pattern. 2 stitches left, one is going to be knit to balance the pattern, and the edge stitch is going to be a knit. So the 5th row comes to an end. This is one of the crucial row. Let us move on to the final row or the 6th row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off, yarn backwards, and we are going to knit all across. This is the 6th row of the pattern. Now I would like to repeat here, this is a beautiful pattern. It is a 6-row pattern. Stitches have to be taken in a multiple of 10 plus 3, and for this sample I have taken 10 into 3 is 30 plus 3, 33 stitches, and here I am working the 6th row or the final row of the pattern. Now this is a beautiful pattern, perfect for sweaters, cardigans, pullovers, jackets, caps. It can also be used in girls' tops, etc. So here I am working the final row, which is also extremely easy. We just have to knit all across. So let's do that. This is a simple pattern. It's a 6-row pattern, and the pattern is a beautiful one. And here I am working the final row of the pattern. So this is how it's being worked. We are going to work a knit till the 2nd last stitch. The edge stitch is going to be a purl. So the 6th row comes to an end. So this is how our beautiful pattern looks. It is a 6-row pattern and it's an easy one, perfect for sweaters, pullovers, cardigans, jackets, tops for girls, little girls, as well as toddlers. It can also be used in ladies' cardigan. So right now this is how it looks. It looks just wonderful. You should use this pattern for your upcoming projects. So thank you for staying till the end. If you all have found the video useful, do give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family members. If you are new to our channel, do consider subscribing and stay tuned for interesting videos. So till we meet again, it's bye for today. Bye bye.